Hey, grace and peace, everybody. Welcome to Berean TV. I want to try to explain something. Another brother sent me a clip from Dr. Wesley Muhammad, and oftentimes we'll hear people making statements, and they sound like such profound statements if you don't understand the biblical transmission, development, and the origins of Christianity. Preaching the Bible is not enough. The gospel saves, but we need to be students of the word, and we need to understand how this thing that we're involved in came about for believers. Dr. Wesley Muhammad said, and I've heard other people make this statement before, so I just want to help the believers out a little bit. Jesus Christ, the man Jesus Christ, the rabbi from Galilee, never taught what is known as Christianity. We have to understand there's certain things that Bible scholars talk about. They have a word that's called progressive revelation. Progressive revelation teaches that in the very beginning, the high God slowly revealed himself. It took place progressively. Slowly, he'll reveal more of himself and his plan for mankind. That's basically, I'm trying to sum up in regular layman's terms, what progressive revelation is. Y'all remember that word. And God slowly showed who he is. Now, when people start saying Jesus never taught Christianity, we have to understand certain things. Jesus came on the scene and Jesus made profound statements. He said, I have sheep which are not of this fold. I have to also bring them in, and there'll be one fold, and there'll be one shepherd and one fold. In John 10 and 18, I believe it is, Jesus said that I lay down my life. No man take it from me. He said, I have power to lay down my life and power to take it back up again. This I received from my Father. What is Christianity? 1 Corinthians 15 is one of the oldest creeds in the history of Christendom, in the history of the church. The apostles said that Jesus died and rose again according to scriptures. Acts, the 2nd chapter, the day of Pentecost, when Peter preached, Peter said, Jesus whom you men killed, him has God raised up. So the death, burial, and resurrection, which is the heart of Christianity, Jesus laid the foundation for it. He spoke about his own death before he was actually crucified. He spoke about him dying and him having power over death. And you know what Romans 1 says, that he was raised by the power of the Spirit. So if you don't understand progressive revelation, statements like that sound very good. Plain and simple, statements like that sound very good. So we'll see Jesus in the temple reading Torah, but we'll think that that's not Christianity. There was a development in his 3.5 years of ministry. There was development, and there was a working, and there was a growing in what he was to do. And I often, even my Hebrew Israelite brothers, I would hear them say crazy things because they don't understand individual books. We have to understand how the Bible came together as a whole, and we must understand individual books at the same time. Israelites say to me, you got to understand who the Bible is written to. The Bible's written to only Israelites. Open up the book of James. And James, absolutely correct. James wrote to the 12 tribes that were scattered abroad. But if you don't look at the whole of Scripture, and you don't know progressive revelation and the plan of God and the development of what God was doing, you'll be confused. Because if you look at the book of Revelation, clearly the Bible says, he that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit has to say to the church, not to GMS, not to ISUPK, not to the Nation of Islam, but to the Church of the Living God. If you like what you heard, subscribe. I'm Brother Berean. Thanks for watching.